Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Fusion Industry Association. My name's Jasmine Mund, and I'm currently an engineering intern working in the UK branch of Kyoto Fusioneering, a Japanese fusion startup specialising in the development of fusion power plant technology. Today is Wednesday the 22nd of February, and I'm here to give you your fusion news update. On to the key headlines for today's episode. 1. Tokamak Energy's new advanced fusion prototype to be built at UKAEA's Culham campus. 2. ITER's Russian poloidal field coil arrives at construction site. 3. UKAEA and University of Birmingham to sign chair in fusion materials. 4. Commonwealth Fusion Systems open fusion energy campus on the fastest path to bring clean fusion energy to the world. 5. Science Minister announces new delivering body for West Birken Fusion Project. 1. Tokamak Energy's new advanced fusion prototype to be built at UKAEA's Culham campus. First up is the news reported by the Business and Innovation magazine that Fusion Industry Association member Tokamak Energy have signed an agreement with UKAEA to build their ST80 HTS demonstration facility at the Culham campus. This is actually just down the road from where Tokamak Energy built their ST40 reactor, so they won't be far away. The ST80 HTS is a compact spherical tokamak that will be constructed in a new purpose-built facility with completion planned for 2026. The HTS in the name stands for High Temperature Superconducting, and in this case is used in reference to a set of magnets which are essential for confining the plasma, although they're just one of multiple cutting-edge technologies that Tokamak Energy are aiming to demonstrate with this plant. You may actually remember that other Fusion Industry Association members, First Light Fusion and General Fusion, have also signed similar agreements with UKAEA, meaning that Culham will soon become not only a national hub for fusion, but a global one. What's certainly clear from this is that the public and private partnerships of this nature will be crucial for future commercialization of the industry and will become a catalyst that will enable the fusion ecosystem to truly develop. 2. ITER's Russian poloidal field coil arrives at construction site. Our second piece of news is that the poloidal field coil that was being produced by Russia for the ITER project has finally completed its journey from St. Petersburg to the construction site in France. The journey took over 3 months, which is a long time, but nothing compared to the 6 years that it took to fabricate. Although it wasn't the heaviest component to be transferred to the site, it was one of the widest, which meant that the route had to be carefully planned and took a large amount of manpower to complete. To give you a sense of the scale, the article on the ITER website states that the coil has a massive 9-metre diameter and weighs 160 tons, which is as heavy as some houses. If you're wondering what a poloidal coil is, it's actually just one of the 6 HTS magnets that will be used at ITER and marks a milestone for the project, as it's the final one to be received by the site. 3. UKAEA and University of Birmingham to sign chair in fusion materials. Next up is the news published in a press release from the UKAEA that a new partnership has been announced between the University of Birmingham and themselves to develop materials for fusion purposes. This new framework will see new materials being designed, developed, and modelled in order to increase the amount of research and data available on these materials specific to fusion. The multitude of extreme and varied conditions that components will have to endure during a life cycle of a fusion reactor has meant that solving materials challenges has long been a vital area of research within the industry. Being able to effectively utilise materials that will function optimally within such a harsh environment will be key in the road to commercialization for the fusion industry, and therefore poses a significant challenge. The unique facilities and expertise at the university, as well as their strong track record for developing novel materials for extreme environments, mean that I know I'm very much looking forward to hearing about the research that will be produced as a result of this partnership. 4. Commonwealth Fusion Systems open fusion energy campus on the fastest path to bring clean fusion energy to the world. The penultimate news article that we'll discuss today is about Fusion Industry Association member Commonwealth Fusion Systems and the new campus that they've been building, with this information being taken from their own press release. A host of both state and local leaders attended the ceremonial ribbon cutting in Devens, Massachusetts on 10th of February, which marked the official opening of the site. Phase 1 of the campus includes the Spark facility, which is a compact tokamak fusion device that's planned to be operational in 2025, a manufacturing facility for the production of CFS HTS magnets, and their corporate headquarters. The site's nearly 50 acres in size, so also holds a lot of room for the planned future expansion of the company in order to meet commercialization targets. Spark is predicted to produce over 100 megawatts of fusion power at Q larger than 10. As a reminder, Q is a symbol for fusion energy gain, so a Q of 10 means a tenfold return on power. For a bit of perspective, ITER is also setting its sights on a Q near 10, but with a much larger device. If Spark's functional, it'll feed into the first fusion power plant called ARC, that's expected to feed energy into the grid by the early 2030s. 5. Science Minister announces new delivering body for West Burton Fusion Project. Our final topic today is the news from the Department of Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy in the UK that a new delivering body has been announced for the STEP prototype fusion plant. George Freeman, the Science and Innovation Minister in the UK, announced that the new organisation, which will be limited by shares and is named UK Industrial Fusion Solutions Limited, has been established with the primary focus of working together with industry to deliver the prototype plant by 2040. The organisation will be vital in helping to drive the pace needed to get STEP delivered within the planned timeframe. Additionally, during a visit to the site, Minister Freeman spoke to potential investors and energy companies, urging them to recognise the future potential of the fusion industry. In one statement, he said, "The UK is the world leader in fusion science and technology, and now we're moving to turn fusion from cutting-edge science into a billion-pound clean energy industry to create thousands of UK jobs across the UK, grow exports and drive regeneration of this former coalfield site through a fusion innovation cluster in Nottinghamshire." He also announced during the visit a government commitment to build a STEP skills centre, owing to the now increased need for skilled people in the local area. This will not only benefit the efficiency of the build and the economy of the local area, but increase the amount of people and companies within the UK that are trained in building and maintaining fusion components. This is a key piece of news, as it really shows that the government believes in the future of fusion and understands the scale and importance of the investment and infrastructure that will be required in order to reach a point where the industry is commercialised. The UK is really leading the way in this aspect, so hopefully we'll start to see others follow the same path and similar commitments being made by governments worldwide in coming years. And now for the bonuses. I wanted to point you in the direction of a couple of TED Talks that I watched recently on the topic of fusion. The first one is by Tony Donné, the CEO of EuroFUSION, titled "Why Should We Make a Star on Earth?" And the second is one by Joe Milnes, the head of jet operations at UKAEA, titled "Entering the Fusion Energy Delivery Era." I found them both to be really interesting, so make sure to check those out. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode, and if you did, please feel free to drop a like, comment, or subscribe. If you'd like to know more about any of the articles mentioned today, as always, the links will be in the description below, and you can follow our Fusion News Extra podcast for a deeper look into the topic of fusion energy. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.